Fortitude spawning close to the orc player. That is what FoCuS absolutely loves to see. This means he can harass this creep fairly well. On all other spawns, he would have been unable to do this. But with this spawn, it might be quite difficult for 40. Last hits here, very, very important. A little bit of a peon pull as well. Ooh, I like that. These few seconds make it so that the AM is only level 1.5. And 40 is under pressure right out the gate. We've been seeing a lot of Lost Temple in some new tournaments. And I'm a big fan of the addition. But the random factor in the spawning positions can feel pretty unfair. And I imagine Fortitude here isn't too happy. So far no peasants have fallen. But that is about to change. Here goes the first. That's going to be at least 2. Probably more like 3. Good attack by FoCuS here. We saw one deny as well. On a big map like this, shouldn't be a surprise if the human expands. But this expansion is already delayed. In the meantime, the Orc Tier 2 is coming, going for a shop as well. And the Farseer still has a pretty good amount of mana to harass. One wolf in the main base, the Farseer still chasing this AM. But only 2 creeps left, so those should go down easily. If FoCuS can steal a last hit here, that would be absolutely enormous. 40 needs to get all the last hits here to make this a decent early game for himself, and he does. Gets the last hits, gets level 2, will have to give up the tome as it seems. And it's no headhunters, by the way. Only grunts so far. That also means that we're attacking very fast. Oh my god, if that peasant survives, that would be kind of crazy. But this is a late expansion, fellas. With yet more peasants to go down. Here's the one and another. AM is in the middle, healing at the fountain. Oh boy, oh boy. Farseer has one more round of wolves in a little bit. Oh, the tome helps out a bit. And it's a lot of peasants going down. AM perhaps took a bit too much damage earlier. Ooh, this is a rough first game. And the tower's gonna get cancelled as well. Ooh, this game might be over already. Didn't cancel it either. That's more experience for the Farseer. Oh my lordy. One grunt might be falling here. AM doing no stutter stepping. This could have been an easy kill. Maybe he's gonna get it in the end. But this was a tremendous early game for FoCuS. Look at that. The TC's already coming. And we got Shaman and Bestiary on the way. With only now the expansion coming up. Farseer close to level 2, but doesn't quite have it yet. If the AM was level 3 here, this counterattack would be very scary. But with only level 2, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And the Farseer now might get his own level 2. There we go. Oh, hold on. There's quite a few more footmen than I initially thought, though. That is enough for the cancel. That's the Shaman delayed by quite some time. Does the sound a bit low? It feels a bit low. Let's turn it up a bit. Expansion now finished at 6 minutes 15. Oh man, that is so late. And that is the RNG factor of this map. On different spawns, 40 would have expanded super easily. FoCuS wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. But with these spawns favoring the orc, it's looking very good for FoCuS. Another grunt goes down, but that was also denied, just like the first one. It seems like FoCuS is looking for a counter expansion. And 40 is still not teching. Oh, big last hit here. Okay, goes to the orc though. Soon Ensnare will be ready. In fact, right now. And the Archmage is still struggling to get level 3. This can be very difficult on this map. Especially if you fast expand, getting level 3 here, not that easy. But it's trying to make strides. Tier 2 has now started for the human, and the expansion coming up for FoCuS. With so much control on the orc side, with ensnares, with purge, it is very, very doubtful that this expansion will be cancelled. Oh, what? That camp was enough for level 3 for the AM. I thought he would need more. Oh, the raider runs into the surround, gets ensnared. He got ensnared by the trapper. Oh, it's very unlucky for FoCuS. That's a big kill. That's a very important ensnare now missing. FoCuS just a little bit careless. Risking the raider like he did there. Does have a second raider though. What is the army that 40 is going to build into? Triple Sanctum with mass casters, with MK, I could imagine. Yeah, but this is a very interesting map. It's a very old school map, of course. As easy as expanding is on this map, especially with the right spawns, leveling up a second hero, if you don't have map control, can be very difficult. And if you fast expand, you lose map control for a long time. That of course means that if 40 goes for the MK, it's not clear how he's going to level him. The lumber now for Fortitude seems to be looking quite good. Going for some towers to be on the safe side. Going for masonry. Masonry always is linked in my mind with tanks. But against Orc, going tanks is not a very wise choice. Now the big camp is being taken. Again, this is the advantage for the player who doesn't expand first, the player who does have map control. You can creep freely, you can take the middle. That's a lot of experience and 2 big items. Fortitude gonna go for a burrow push here. We don't have reinforced defenses yet. In fact, the war mill isn't even finished yet. So these burrows are open season. And we're rushing tier 3. Double Sanctum tier 3. Not sure if I've seen this before. If it was tier 3 in the past, normally it would be Griffins. Oh, the war mill. Oh my god. Oh my god, goes down with the last hit. Don't know if that is very meaningful, but it's certainly annoying. Nice for the scout. Sees FoCuS on the approach, going tier 3 quickly like this. Fortitude knows he doesn't have a strong army for a long time. That's why he fortified with towers. And with masonry. The level lead now is immense. Double level 3s versus level 3 and 1. Wait, he bought a double mana potion. FoCuS did. It's kind of unusual. Rifleman wait. Is he going inner fire rifles against Orc? I'm a big fan. I love inner fire rifles. I just think it was very underplayed for a long time. Especially the inner fire part. Extremely good. Stormbolt! Fortitude not exactly looking in all positions, which is, of course, you know, pretty hard. Alright, with the militia, though, that's a lot of damage, potentially. Also, Lightning Shield doing lots of damage to themselves. Now the human army doesn't have a TP anymore. This is pretty scary. Hero kill, especially on the Archmage here, could be devastating. Fortitude didn't remake the altar yet, I don't think. Needs to do that ASAP. First couple of Sorks now coming with the slow AM. There we go, caught by the end snare. 1 and a second. Trying to get out with the rifleman. Good movement. Ooh, juicy shockwave though. Chain lightning follow-up. That's why we have the double mana potion. We've got a lot more spams that can be spent and spammed. Fortitude is hammering out production as fast as he can. The high hero levels here are looking good so far for the Orc. FoCuS has taken the supply lead for now. But now Fortitude is fighting with the militia, with the towers. This is a good defensive setup. Mana potion used though. The next shockwave. Oh! Hits hard. Level 4 on the Farseer. Summons the wolves right away. Level 2 on the MK. Needs to go for the clap. Human heroes now pretty hurt, but there's one more heal potion. Using it. MK trying to fall back. It's a bloody exchange over here. Oh, Stormbolt on the Farseer trying to force the TP, and that is successful. Nice save on the Shaman. Well done. FoCuS taking a good fight here before the human tier 3 was fully ready. Oh, and Fortitude lost out on a lot of mining time in the main base. Had to call to arms to hold on there. I think the best thing for FoCuS to do would be just to attack immediately again. Don't give the time to the human to fully macro up, to get the tri-hero, to get the master upgrades, to get the 70 supply. If you strike earlier, that can be your way to victory. Seems like that's exactly what FoCuS is planning to do. Double level 4s. And the human army is still looking tiny. Altar now finished, but not enough gold for the Pally. Paladin would be a huge help. But it's pretty expensive. Now, being recruited. Farms falling, Fortitude perhaps soon to be supply blocked. Towers are holding on the main base for a while, but not for much longer. Shockwave, and the peasants again in trouble. Over and over. One shaman goes down. He's out of mana for now, but he's going for the Archmage. There's a TP on him. And he will TP, repositioning into the main base, waiting desperately for the Pally. When's he finally ready? Adept training is now through on the Priest. We finally have Dispel against the Wolves. But FoCuS's army here is still looking really strong. But he doesn't have mana potions anymore. He's got no heal scrolls. If this farm falls, that's the supply block, by the way. Archmage needs to walk, needs to run. Paladin is finally out. He's coming from the expansion. And it couldn't be sooner. There we go. Pally finally here. Holite has to be on the second hero. And that is the attempt for 40 to turn it around. AM got level 4. The level 2 brilliance here is pretty nice. Fortitude holds just barely again. FoCuS has a big supply lead now. And the tier 3 still hasn't paid off that much. But the army is looking somewhat decent for 40. If he can go for master training on the priest, that would be a big, big upgrade. He's got the lumber for it. Did he lose a sanctum? MK close to 3. Oh, master training is done already, I think. It says so in the overlay. We even have Polymorph. Master Training Sorceress being upgraded right now. Orc Heroes getting pretty close to double level 5. What was the item? Heal Wards again. Medallion, what's the word? Helm of Valor on the MK. Pretty good. Good boost of tankiness. And that will be enough for level 3. Creepjack though, possibly inbound. Fortitude is stuck out here without a TP. 20 supply behind almost. I'm still liking FoCuS's position here. He's got a lot of end snares. Oh, the chain wave is huge. And Fortitude was never allowed to get to the shop to get the heal scrolls. FoCuS has been playing the position really, really well. The favorable position this whole game. there we go. That's level 5. Finding one kill after the next. That's, of course, the big strength of the breakers. Of the raiders, excuse me. Still so many heal wards on the orc side. Still heal scrolls available as well. What's 40 waiting for? Still down a lot in supply. The barracks goes down. The knight won't come out. Kodo gets off the Devour. But FoCuS gonna TP out. He doesn't want to overextend here. And now he's on his way to tier 3 himself. He's about to get level 5 TC. Can activate those clarities now. Oh, a little bit of a lag. Oh, by the way, thank you Ra'a and Pius and For Real PJ with the resub. And thank you Foggy for the raid as well. FoCuS knows, though, that he wants to keep attacking. The fact is still that if Fortitude gets level 3 Pally, gets 80 supply, gets everything with Inner Fire, and some heal scrolls, Fortitude might still have the stronger army in the end. As much as he's been getting pummeled, it's not over. MK with a lot of mana now. Oh, I love the Inner Fire on the MK. If it doesn't get purged, the bonus armor is so, so good. See a Torrent Totem coming, by the way. Griffins here would be stupidly good. But of course, Fortitude didn't really have the resources and luxury to go for Griffins. 66 supply. Fortitude is closing in on supply, kind of. Oh, big shockwave. Whew. Peasants are feeling the pain. When is the time to engage? It might be now. MK in a great position. Oh, the clap is glorious. Chainwave combo again. Oh my god, so many peasants are going down. Level 2 Pally. Is he gonna go for the aura? I don't know. Heal wave in the back, taken out by the Paladin, in fact. Mountain King, though, with a clap, still doing a great job. It's the Orc heroes with their spells, trying to do all the damage, trying to find all the kills. TP back behind the wall. Heal wards were so nice for FoCuS. That was the last heal ward, though, and he doesn't have mana pots anymore. Another grunt goes down. And there's still a couple of holy lights to keep this MK safe. And there's a mana potion. Seems like the knight, again, won't make it out, though. The barracks is, again, being destroyed. And the damage on the human side just seems to be minimal. No Blizzard. This whole game, Fortitude never had the time to go to the shop. That's what FoCuS managed so well. And again, we have a huge supply lead. Absolutely enormous supply lead on the Orc side. With Breakers also still devoured, by the way. Well, some Raiders now kind of close to falling. 40 needs to get some kills here, and he does get 2, but he loses more. And now, FoCuS might just be finishing the job and pushing through. There's hardly anything left on the human side. The Priest sustain is pretty good with the heal, but seemingly not good enough. We see the GG just in time. And that was a good game by FoCuS. Well played, making use of every opportunity he had. Making use of the weakness there of the human on this position. It is a bit unfortunate for 40, of course. If he doesn't have the bad spawn, the game looks very different. That is, however, the RNG that you sign up for when you allow Lost Temple. And that gives FoCuS the 1-0 lead. Oh, we have more subs coming in. Thank you, Who, Domic, and Calix, and Snack with the resub. Much appreciated. Map number 2, unlike Lost Temple, is going to be forced cross spawns because we go to Twisted Meadows. Players will know what to expect. Players will know where the opponent spawns. And I wonder what strat 40 is going to go for here. Lost Temple can be very hard to expand on, especially if the Orc also goes for some mercenary shenanigans. Fortitude normally known for being the strongest in this matchup against Orc if he can creep heavily early, get a fast level 3, and then take advantage of the strength of level 2 Watch Elementals plus Footman. Oh, I forgot to do predictions for the first map, by the way. Whoops. I will do some more through the rest of the day. Ciao Vernasa with a resub as well. 30 months. Thank you, thank you. Alright, here we go. Ready for map number 2. Ready for the first prediction. Who wins this map? Is it going to be 40? Will he bring us to a third and decisive map? Or is it going to be FoCuS? The Orc here spawning in the top right in the blue. One grunt into Headhunters this time. The humans always start off with a lab creep here, but where the game goes from there is unclear. Like I said, expanding not necessarily so easy, especially if the Farseer is right on the humans' heels. Pupe time with the resub as well. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the Footman. He's not going to do a pull at the lab. He's going to go for an instant expansion play. I kind of like that. This is definitely not the norm. There's also something that FoCuS might not be expecting. Wait, no way. Is he going to run there right away? I know, FoCuS is creeping the green camp. Feeling like a harass at the lab wouldn't be worth his time compared to creeping. So Fortitude is going to get away with a free expansion creep. That's wonderful for 40. Gets level 2 here right away. Can set up a tower right away. And maybe not even lose too many peasants. Took some damage though. It wasn't the perfect creep. He got one of the Watch Elementals ensnared and felt a bit of pain. Also the build perhaps not perfectly figured out because the scout tower in the main isn't even being upgraded. Unless this is intentional and he just does it if there's wolf harass happening. There seem to be quite a few resources missing. In a few different... Oh my god, the Farseer with the double mantle. That is such a lucky find. And 40 is trying to push across the map. Ooh, this is going to totally expose his peasants at the expansion. Where the expansion is about to be set up. Not quite yet, though. Alright, counterattack. Sort of. Headhunters defending, but of course they have to run. Defend also being upgraded. Fortitude's plan here doesn't seem to be working out perfectly. And that's almost a lot of peasants dying. They're allowed to get away. Big mistake here by FoCuS. He's hoping that he can destroy the arcane tower, but I'm not sure if that's going to work. 3 peasants on low HP getting away. That's very lucky for 40. What is the plan B, though? The expansion so far didn't work out. Seems like with the arcane tower there, he should be committing to the expansion. Oh my god. 48 HP. Just barely survives. One arcane also in the main base. Still lots of things happening everywhere. One footy goes down. Level 2 on the Farseer. Well, he was already. Oh, look at the grunt! That's a nice play. Grunt solo taking out the tower. Will die for it, though. But I think that's worth it. And again, this expansion is going to be very late. Oh boy, oh boy. Wolves running over, ready to harass the peasants. I like the telestaff on the AM. But 40's early game is again not looking that great. Lots of units split off in different areas. 40's in the main by the Orc. The Farseer is defending there. The AM was ready to deal with the Wolves. This expansion now should be coming up. Arcane Tower gonna finish soon. And defend 40 still keeping focus in check. But no Lodge cancel this time, as it seems. Lodge is coming up. TC's on the way. Double Mantle is so good, by the way. Super lucky for FoCuS. The odds of getting a double mantle on a Farseer, very, very low. Fortitude trying bit by bit to get to level 3. If he takes out the other green, that would be enough. But 40 doesn't continue creeping right now. Again, he's trying to be aggressive. Oh my lord! What is this? We have butt crumbs coming in with... how many gifted subs was it? 3 gifted subs, I think. No, I think it's 4 gifted subs. Thank you very much, butt crumbs. Yeah, this attack, I'm not too surprised to see not too effective by 40. With only level 2 AM. Hold on, though. It is still a lot of footmen, albeit some of them hurt. Again, the double mantle. So good in the Farseer. Double mantle and claws, absolutely glorious. 40 has finally started the tech. Going for the lumber mill, going for the shop. 40's macroing up as best as he can. But he doesn't have that level 3. The level 1 water metal at this stage in the game. Not very impressive at all. But 40 is keeping FoCuS busy. That means we don't have an expansion coming, a counter expo, for a very, very long time. This might force FoCuS into an all-in position. Fortitude, I would say, has to tower up hard in both bases. Oh, losing 2 peasants to the creeps. 40! Not playing a flawless game here. Fortitude is still not going for towers. He's got the resources. He easily has the resources. Now he's kind of starting to do it. Reinforced defenses coming. Adept training for the shaman. Again, I'm liking FoCuS's position. His experience is starting to look quite good. Oh, AM though, finding some targets. Farseer should be coming home to defend though. I'm surprised that he's not there already. Perhaps a bit of a slow reaction here by FoCuS. Seems like the Farseer should have been home quite a bit earlier. But now, with the wolves, with the shaman, this will be defended. AM, in fact, might be forced to TP out. No, he's got the boots. He's fast. He's making it away. Oh, and the footy in the south finds the expansion. AM might be able to staff there even. Yep, staff used. Nice play by 40. Keeping FoCuS really busy while macroing up. Is he going to go tier 3 again? I feel like it might be a mistake to go tier 3. Maybe just pump out a ton of army first on tier 2 and then maybe later go tier 3. Of course, this map also isn't quite as big as Lost Temple, but it might even be easier to creep here once you have a second hero, which should be soon for 40. Very nice disruptive play here. Really well done by Fortitude. Liking a lot what he's showing here. Might be forced to TP now, but he's done his job. Oh, head on, he's running into the creeps. It's getting a bit hectic here. Ooh, AM, wow, 3 HP TP. Oh my god, he almost died. He got one head on. Does he get a second one? That would have been ridiculous. Very important to save that Archmage. If that AM had fallen, this would have been pretty bad. But AM survived, but I think he's stuck in the main base. He's not healing. Yeah, didn't staff to the, or TP to the expansion where the shop is. Slight mistake by Fortitude. If he had been a bit faster there with the right TP, would have been a different story. And he's again going tier 3. Sanctum, MK, tier 3, and a few towers. Okay, he's got the staff. Now he can finally heal. There's a wolf here, which is a bit scary. But FoCuS is counter expansion indeed. Very, very late. FoCuS again has a huge experience lead. But the economy is going to be lacking behind. It's going to be rifles and casters once more. If Fortitude can manage to be left alone for the next 3 minutes, I favor him a lot. But once the TC is level 3, I wouldn't be surprised at all if FoCuS again goes for the attack. And that is basically achieved. I see units out everywhere on the map. Oh, and 40 has been found. 40 tried really hard to play evasively and not get found and just managed to creep. But FoCuS has indeed found him. Oh, might be able to force him to TP here. Yep, has to TP now. Has to TP now. 40. Oh, just barely saving that Mountain King. That was a close one. But this time he TP'd to the shop, healing up right away. He's got a bit of time before FoCuS returns. And now he can bring his army together. And Fortitude's army is quite nicely sized already. 2 more minutes, and Fortitude is going to have a terrifying army. FoCuS knows he has to strike right now. Oh, finding 2 footies in the mid. Forty also needs heal scrolls, by the way. Maybe that's the one mistake, the fact that he didn't get the heal scrolls yet. FoCuS is the one to steal them smartly, and FoCuS knows he has to strike. Find the window before the big human army is fully ready. Paladin is going to be out soon. Oh, Fortitude getting caught kind of with his pants down. Has to call to arms here. Has to call the militia ASAP. Level 4 already on the Farseer. There's still a TP on 40 to reposition. He's waiting for the Paladin. Waiting so desperately for the Pally to come out. Needs to keep his production up. Bit of a macro mistake here by 40. He's oftentimes missing out on production. Now he finally restarts it. Rifle, Priest, Master Training, and we do have the Paladin at long last. Butcrumb's also with 2 gifted subs. Thank you. Footies, harassing in the meantime. That's well done. And FoCuS feels the need to TP back. No, staff. And that gives finally some breathing room to 40. He can creep the shop. He can maybe even creep the lab and the gold mine. It's all about levels here. Especially level 3 for the Mountain King is going to be huge, and a big item would go a long way. Flute of Accuracy. Very nice. And this game is looking very nice now for 40. But FoCuS is setting up a new expansion in the north, isn't he? He's getting ready to go up to 3 bases. That could be a game changer again, but Fortitude. He's about to scout it. There's no way he can cancel it, though. Seems like 40's lacking a shredder. If he had a shredder, could use more militia, could expand again, maybe. Could turn this into a 3-base versus 3-base game. But 40 might not even need 3 bases. Tier 3 human is super strong. And 2 bases are enough to get to 80 supply. And now the MK is level 3. Give the Pally level 3 as well. And this human army is going to be extremely strong. We have adept training on the priests already. I mean master training. Not sure if Sorcerer's polymorph is really worth it. Probably not. It looks like now both armies are trying to attack the enemy expansion. And FoCuS would love to trade 1 Expo for 1 Expo, of course. He's got a backup. AM trying to get the heal scrolls, but I think they were taken already from this expansion. From the shop, excuse me. Staff in, TP home. Awkward position now for FoCuS. 1 priest and 1 rifle. Oh my god, there could be 3 rifles going down right away. Terrible position. Absolutely horrible position for 40. The MK, is he in range? MK's out of range. Oh my god, 40. Oh my god, what a huge throw. Oh my lord. Beautiful TP by FoCuS. But enormous mistake by 40. Splitting up his army like that. That is a game-losing mistake. He's got the money for the tavern res at least. That's also the invuln gone. That's so much experience for the orc heroes. Almost double level 5 now. Hard to imagine that Fortitude comes back from that position. Way too overeager by 40. All he needed to do was build a big army, get the upgrades, keep creeping, and defend. Even being down a base. This is tier 3 human. Give it strong hero levels, and it's almost unbeatable for Orc. But FoCuS playing well. FoCuS is playing this really well, and he's got now the lead for sure. Awkward position now for FoCuS, though. TC gets caught. Whoa, wait. TC might even be dead. He's trying to fight out, and he can't. The lack of heal scroll on 40 is very, very, very painful. Holy light. Where is it? Not using the holy light. 40 making too many mistakes here. I didn't even get control magic yet. He's been on tier 3 for so long. Oh, Fortitude seems to be falling apart. Game is not over yet, though. If Fortitude can finally get his act together, buy 1 or 2 heal scrolls, creep Pally 3, get 80 supply, this army for the human still has immense potential. Finally, control magic is coming. That's, of course, extremely, extremely helpful against the Farseer wolves. But guess what? It's not ready yet. Red camp for 40 could easily be crept. He's got the breakers to help. Needs to creep the red before he TP's home. Trying to go for a 3rd base, but good scout by FoCuS. Alright, red camp item. Could also be huge. Not sure what he got yet. Oh, Pendant of Mana. Oh my god, that's so sick for the Pally. Or for the MK. For whoever. Alright, TP home. Shockwave. Oh, so many peasant kills. FoCuS going for the economy. 1 Kodo goes down. 20 supply lead for FoCuS. But a very strong human army. Chain wave over and over. Takes out that last arcane. a bunch of mana on the Orc heroes. The chain wave might be too much. We'll see. MK in the front line with a clap. The big problem here is that we don't have level 2 Holy Light. It's only level 1. Oh my god, zip zap, dude. The chain wave here is doing huge work. Mountain King. Almost loses him. Mana potion again. Shockwave. It is just a bit too much. I think. One more clap. Heal scroll against it. There is another heal scroll, by the way, after this. MK level 4. Huge level up there. He's got more potions, by the way. The Pally's extremely close to level 3. Oh, TC! Whoa! A millisecond away from going down there as well. Fortitude survives, but he is bruised beyond recognition. Now, though, he does finally have the levels. 4, 4, 3. About to be. And FoCuS needs to attack again. FoCuS knows he can't give 40 time to freely rebuild, freely remake army. Not sure about the knights, by the way. Are the knights really that good of an addition? They get countered by the Kodos pretty hard. Alright, Pally level 3. He found the Linehorn of Stormwind, which is very good. FoCuS getting ready for a 4th base. Because he had insane amounts of resources. Ah, we saw a retrain, by the way. Clap Blizzard now. But FoCuS just has too much, dude. That is just too much. AM has to TP away. In a perfect turtle position, Fortitude can hold on here. But he's down to only 1 mining base. Dude, the peasants have just been getting slaughtered over and over. FoCuS is playing it smartly. Striking where it hurts for the human. And that's with the peasants. And of course the chain wave is also looking very nice. Oh, I forgot. The Pally has the aura, so actually the item isn't doing anything for him. Oh, Farseer goes down. It's level 5. Surprise AM kill. Wait, is there still a chance here? The Blizzard can always do a lot of damage. We know that. Looking at these numbers. Whew, it's... Oh my god, the Blizzard. Oh my lord. Look at this damage stacking up. FoCuS! Wait. FoCuS is sacrificing all of his units in here. Okay. Gets away with a bit. FoCuS is still on 3 mining bases, so I think he should still be fine. Or he's about to be on 3 mining bases. But that was definitely a bit of a throw. Pally about to get level 4. MK about to get level 5. But Fortitude only has 1 mining base. Did you just sell the Linehorn? I think he did, right? Yeah, smart choice. Doesn't need that. And the Farseer is benched for quite a long time. Mountain King leading the charge. He's quite dangerous. Some grunts still hurt. FoCuS with a big army. Speed scroll engagement. Trying to go for the priests right away. Hard to hit the right Blizzard here, of course, against the speed scroll. I think there's not even Sorks anymore for the slow, right? Doesn't seem like there is. Level 4 Pally, though. That's another nice level up. It is the level 2 Aura. The Farseer is still benched. This could be a good fight for 40, despite the big supply disadvantage. Oh, that invuln wasn't really needed. He could have just used the Holy Light. Also, where are the Stormbolts? Just using the Clamp for now, for the most part. MK about to be level 5. 1 or 2 more kills will be enough. Here comes the Farseer, though. Chain Lightning comes through. Everything hurt. Everything very hurt. Level 6 on the Farseer. Trying to kill him again with the right clicks, but there's an invuln. Oh my god, just barely. Gets it just in time. TP transfer. Pally's the weak link. Trying to give him something. Tried to pass him the potion. Couldn't use it in time. Oh my god, dude. He almost saved the Pally. Imagine if he saves the Pally. If he had clicked the invuln. Tavern Res. 40's about to run out of gold. This is a game about gold in the end. Forty also needs clarities. Did he just sell the pendant of mana? I think he did. 40, you need clarities. Now we got the Invis Wolves as well. Magic Sentry is actually coming up. Nice timing on that. The Orc hero levels are... I mean, the human hero levels are absurdly strong. Well, so are the Orcs, to be fair. If this expansion finishes, Fortitude can, amazingly, still win this game. That's a big if, though. The Pally is low mana. That's the biggest problem. The Clap is looking good, though. Clap is looking really good. There's the next Clap. Heal scroll needed. Speed scroll activate. That's a disengagement speed scroll. One more raider goes down. But the Paladin, the mana is low. Next Clap against the Raiders, trying to save the Archmage, but with the next Ensnare, this might be the kill. Chain Wave, ready. AM. Invis, maybe? No, no Invis. AM is dead. And that seems to be the end. Super strong heroes, but not enough mana to pull it off anymore. Pretty sick map, pretty sick series. FoCuS is gonna bring this one on home. Takes out the castle. Farseer with 25,000 damage. Taking the pole position. And that's the GG. 2-0 for FoCuS. But man, that was a sigh of relief. FoCuS was definitely behind on game 2. But Fortitude made some big mistakes that were really, really unnecessary. First one, of course, was attacking, overextending, and then losing all these units, TPing without the Mountain King. That was the glaringly obvious one. But beyond that, he made 2 more mistakes. One was to attack in the first place. He was on 2 bases. He was on tier 3. He just needed to get stronger. He didn't need to attack. He could have just been creeping and TPing to defend. And lastly, didn't get enough heal scrolls. Fortitude needs to try to prioritize more getting those heal scrolls